Okay, so in this video we will see how to connect the track or assemble the track. So when you open the box, you will see two parts of the track and you will see two connectors. So first thing to do is to note that this side has only one leg, whereas this one has two legs. So we want to join them like this so that there's a leg at each end and one in the middle. This also brings the scale, which is on this side, together. So what we need to do is flip it over, and we need only one of these connectors. The second one would be needed if you want to attach a third part to it. So you take out one of these, and you can see that it has two screws here, and this is sort of flexible. We keep it here, push it in between, and we push it until it snaps. Okay, and then do the same on the other side. Okay, now it's snapped. Now in the manual that came with it, okay, this comes with it, this page and this page, it gives us how to assemble the track, and it also tells some more things. But it says you tighten these, but these don't work. But once it's snapped in, it's good enough. And then you can level it, bring it here, and we want to make sure it's level. Okay, now this is not level. Okay, so evidently the legs are too high, so we have these turn. You can turn them, loosen them or tighten them so that it's level. Okay, so here this one needs to go bigger. Yeah, now it's better. But this one, is it touching the floor? Okay, this one is not touching the floor, so maybe we need to make this little loosen that up. So that's now touching the floor, but don't make it raise it up. You can use a sheet of paper to make sure that all the legs are, this one's not touching, so we can make it a little looser. Okay. Yep, now they're all stuck. This one and this one. Okay, so they're all good now. They're all touching the ground. So cart is ready. Now, but is it level? So the next thing to do is to make sure it's level. So we put the cart here, but we don't want the cart to roll off and fall down. Okay, so we have to be very careful with it. Okay, it's not supposed to fall down because it's an expensive piece of equipment. So before we level it, we will attach the end stops. Okay, so this is the end stop, and there are two end stops in it. Take it out. There's one end stop, and you can see there's a nut over here, and we need to pull this nut a little bit out, and then it goes into the groove over here. So we loosen this so the nut comes out, and then the nut goes into the groove over here, and I'll show you that. Okay, so here's the groove, and this nut will go into that groove like this. Okay, and once it's inside, you can tighten it a bit. Don't make it too tight. Okay, now it's fixed. We can put the other one also. So first loosen it up. Don't loosen it so much that the nut falls down. And we can put it from this side, or you can put it from the other side. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so we can put it from this side. Make the nut go in, and keep it at the edge, and tighten it. All right, so now that's done. Now we want to see if it's level. Okay, now you can see there are two grooves in here, so the wheels of the cart go into the grooves. Okay, so you can move it. Now it's in there. Okay, it's going to the right by itself. Stop it over here. Okay, that means this side is a little bit lower, and yeah, So this side needs to be raised up a little bit. So for some experiments that will be quite important. So we can do that. We can adjust that by turning it this way, clockwise. That makes it higher, and we may have to adjust these also a little bit. And now we'll see. Okay, so it's going to take some time, but you can adjust the screws, or you could possibly put some sheets of paper under it. That could also work. Okay, so then the cart is leveled, but you need to, it's going to take some time. Now once you're done with the experiment, if you have a safe place, you can put the whole thing, but never hold it up from one end, okay, because then it puts a stress on the joint. So hold it from both sides, and then you can put it under the bed or somewhere where it's safe. But if you think that it may not be safe, then it's better to disassemble it and put it back into the box every time. We'll only need it maybe 4 or 5 times in the whole semester, so better to not leave it out for 4 months, and better to disassemble it. So now I'll show you how to disassemble it. So first we take out the end stop and the other end stop, put them in the bag, flip it over, and now you see these two little buttons. So when I press this one, it's going to disconnect. Okay, it comes out. When I press this one, it's going to disconnect. And then I put these back in the box, and we're done. Now we will show you how to attach the rod, which we will need to attach this rod to the clamp for some experiments. So for that we will use the clamp, and the clamp again has this nut over here. You can see this little nut, and that will go into the this slot. So the nut goes in here, and then we can tighten it. No need to make it too tight. Okay, hold it vertical or horizontal, and we can put this rod in here. So make it looser, put the rod inside, okay, it's inside, and no need to make it too tight. Okay, just enough so that it stays where you want it to stay. Okay, so you have the rod vertical. Okay, so can you see that vertical rod? Okay. Now, where do we need it? Well, we'll need it probably in this experiment, where this is the smart gate. We want to attach the smart gate here, and this has one connector on this side, but we will be using this screw, and that will go in here. So I'll just put it here and turn it. It may have been better to put it in before I put the rod in there, but maybe not too much difference. And now I want to keep this horizontal, so I want it, okay, it doesn't go any further because this part of the clamp is touching it. So this part of the clamp is now touching the floor, so it won't work. So I need to take it out and put it on this side. Okay, and then we need to keep it horizontal, so we keep it like this. Make it tight. Make sure this is tight. We make this horizontal so we can turn the whole thing, make it loose a little bit, turn it, tighten it. Okay. Okay, so now it's here. And now in the experiment we want to drop the picket fence, supposed to be here. Once you're done, it needs to be taken out, and take out the rod, take out the smart gate, and put them all back into their bags. Put them back in the box. So here's the super pulley. It's called super because it has these, and we can put a some sensor here and as it spins it will tell us how much it has turned. Okay, so this thing, if you loosen this here, it can go up and down. It can also be taken out and put in this one. Okay, you have holes here, you can take this out and put it over here, and that's the clamp. So we bring it here and loosen it up a bit. It goes under here. Well, you can keep it this way if the string will go here, but if you have to make it lower, the string will touch here. So better to do it this way. And okay, it won't go in the center, it has to be off center a bit. And make it tight. Okay, not very tight, and now it's stuck there. You can move it up.